Hello, and thank you for viewing this presentation. I am Scott Peterson, Senior Planner with the City of Grand Junction Community Development Department. This presentation is concerning our request to vacate a publicly dedicated drainage easement located at 2501 Monument Road as granted to the City of Grand Junction by reception number 2764922. The applicant for this case is the property owner, which is Frog Pond LLC. This is the site location map. The proposed Frog Pond subdivision is located at 2501 Monument Road, which is south of Redlands Road on the way to the Colorado National Monument East entrance. The proposed drainage easement vacation area is located along the north property line of the subdivision as shown on this slide in the blue area. This slide shows the existing 1,600 square foot drainage easement, which was conveyed in 2016 to the City of Grand Junction by a grant of easement document as recorded with reception number 2764922. This drainage easement was granted to the City of Grand Junction for the inspection, installation, operation, and maintenance and repair of drainage facilities, specifically for the benefit of conveyance of stormwater runoff from South Redlands Road. However, with the new development of the Frog Pond subdivision, new public and private drainage easements will be created within the new development, and therefore this specific drainage easement is no longer necessary in its current configuration that encumbers the applicant's property. This is a closer aerial photo of the property. The existing drainage easement requested to be vacated is in the light blue area. Prior to 2016, stormwater runoff would across South Redlands Road in an open ditch, washing debris across driveways along the properties at the lower elevation located along the east side of Monument Road. This water was to have been directed through a culvert that crossed under Monument Road. However, over time, the culvert had become silted in, no longer drained properly, and stormwater would pond on the properties located on the east side of Monument Road due to this drainage backup. Also at this time, the city was working with the Mesa County Land Trust and adjacent property owners along Monument Road to obtain necessary right-of-way for the monument trail that exists today. As part of this negotiation with the property owners, the city agreed to install underground pipe for a portion of the stormwater facility in exchange for the needed right-of-way. Also, on-site drainage easements were then necessary to maintain this added infrastructure. At time of construction in 2017, the applicant separately piped their open drainage ditch and connected into the new city storm sewer line to help improve their drainage on the property. This then eliminated the need for this specific drainage easement other than the fact that the city still required access to the storm drain outlet structure. This is the proposed site plan for the Frog Pond development, which shows the proposed lot layout. With the development of the new Frog Pond subdivision, the applicant will be providing new public and private drainage easements on their property as necessary, thus eliminating the need for this specific drainage easement, which currently limits the buildable area within one of the planned lots within the subdivision, Lot 15. Permanent structures cannot be constructed over an easement. For your information, as identified on this slide, existing zoning for the proposed Frog Pond subdivision is planned development. The comprehensive plan future land use map shows this area as residential low. Pursuant to section 2102-100C of our zoning and development code, requests for a vacation of public easements shall demonstrate conformance with the following review criteria as identified on this slide. City staff found that all 6 review criteria to have been met. Regarding review criteria number 1, the request to vacate an existing public drainage easement does not conflict with the 2020 Comprehensive Plan, Grand Valley Circulation Plan, or other adopted plans and policies of the city. Vacation of this easement will have no impact on public facilities or services provided to the general public, since new public and private drainage easements are required to be granted as part of the development of the Frog Pond subdivision as a condition of approval. Regarding criteria number 2, this request is to vacate an existing publicly dedicated drainage easement. As such, no parcels will be landlocked as a result of the proposed vacation request. Regarding criteria 3, this vacation request does not impact access to any parcel. Criteria 4 and 5, new public and private drainage infrastructure and easements will be constructed and identified and dedicated on the subdivision plat or by separate instrument. Neither staff nor utility providers have identified that this request will inhibit the provision of adequate public facilities and services. And finally, regarding criteria number 6, maintenance responsibilities for the city will not substantially change as a result of the proposed vacation, as new public drainage easements will be created. With the elimination of this existing drainage easement and with the granting of any new necessary easements, the applicant can develop the property as desired without the unnecessary encumbrance caused by this easement. Permanent structures cannot be constructed over an easement. Findings of fact. After reviewing the Frog Pond subdivision drainage easement vacation, the following findings of fact and conditions have been made. The request conforms with section 2102(100)(c) of our zoning and development code, and the request for vacation does not conflict with the goals and policies of the 2020 comprehensive plan. And regarding condition number 1, prior to recording of a resolution vacating the drainage easement, an approved new public and private drainage easement and infrastructure will be constructed and installed or otherwise approved by the city consistent with city standards, either by separate instrument or on a subdivision plat. Therefore, city staff recommends approval of the requested easement vacation. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for listening.